you in a relationship and care for you when that's all you care about.
I don't know if that's all she cares about. I mean, it's possible, but I don't know what was going on in her mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to like jump the gun and assume that she
That's what she
means
meant.
it for the worst.
But you when you post things, you also have to think about, okay, when people read this, what are they gonna think?
Yeah.
I mean,
the guys, some of these comments, I'm telling you, these guys are just, you know, this one person said, "You have failed as a woman if, for half of my income, my house isn't spotless 100% of the time, meals aren't ready to go at mealtime 100% of the time, and have sex with me only whenever I want. I know, guys, total fantasy. Then again, women in the West are enormous failures." So, and it's like, really? Come on.
she brought it on herself. She did. She brought it on herself because
Well,
you shouldn't have to give anybody anything for you to want to be in a relationship. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to give somebody money. They shouldn't have to think like that. If you're posting a comment like that, you are a gold digging bitch. I'm sorry.
But that doesn't necessarily. She may not have been talking about just a relationship, because if you're in just a relationship,
doesn't matter. You ain't getting half of my income.
Well,
get your ass a job. Okay, you give me half your income.
I don't agree with it.
I
mean, I don't agree with it, but she was obviously taught to think that. My mom taught me growing up, you don't depend on a man for anything. You don't depend on a man, you don't depend on anyone for anything.
Correct.
Not even good dick. So,
well, you ain't getting it from.
It's like, it's like, I was raised to be independent. I have my own money. I worked hard for everything.
And that's how it should be.
And I never depended on a man for anything. Not even, the good D.
But that's how it should be. You shouldn't have to depend on anybody for anything, because if you can't get it by yourself, then what makes you think that anybody's gonna want to be with you?
Well,
you have to put effort in to get effort out.
Well, yeah, now you do, but if you think about it, back in the days in the 40s and 50s.
Well, I don't live in that era, so maybe.
I know that, but I'm just saying. It was, back in the day, the man worked and paid all the bills, and the woman was home taking care of everything.
Correct.
So.
And what happened?
She probably was taught that.
Okay, but what happened after that?
People wanted to go out and be on their own.
Well, that and
women wanted to work. They
wanted
to stay home.
Right. They wanted to work. They wanted to have the right to vote. They wanted, equal pay. They wanted all that. So they fought for it. So we gave it to them. And look, I'm sitting there saying they gave it to them. So if you fought for it, don't.
I'm not saying I agree with it.
That's okay. Okay. put it in this stipulation. That's the same thing as people of color saying, "Oh, we were slaves, this, that, and that, and that." That's the same thing as saying that. Oh, you did it back then, so you should be doing it now. No.
Well, no.
Everything changed.
I wouldn't even compare to that. I would compare it to. It's what she said is really no different than a man sitting at home. Well, not a man, because a man isn't going to do that.
No, a man's going to get out of work for what he wants.
But, you have these, what do you call these male species that don't work, don't pay any bills, and expect the woman to work, pay the bills, give him allowance.
I don't know what you call it, because I would never do that.
Clean the house and do everything.
See, my thing is okay, if you're in a relationship or whatever, you have a significant other in your house, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that you both should have a job making the same amount. I'm not saying that. I'm not even saying that it has to be close. But you know what? If both people work and both people put effort into, cleaning the house and whatever, blah, blah, blah,
mm-hmm.
it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter who makes more money, and nobody should be giving anybody money. It's the point of you guys are doing what you can do at what time, and that's it. I don't understand why it all has to be forked out to money. What's up, Jr.? I see it just. I don't. It's just a money thing, and it's just a lot of people don't give up the money. They just don't. It's like no, it's not gonna be like that. I worked hard for this. This is mine. I mean, I'm not saying they're greedy, but for you to make the statement of half your monthly salary, no, that's just ridiculous. I don't know anybody that would give up half their monthly salary to satisfy a woman. I mean, well, half these bigwigs, they probably do it at the strip club, but I mean,
well, now there was a guy on there who said that his wife gets his whole paycheck. And she has for decades because apparently they've been married. But she probably pays the bills with it, takes care of the house, and that's what he said.
Then he's not giving it to her. In that case, he's not giving it to her. It's in a bank, and she's paying the bills. So therefore, it's not he's giving it to her. It's the fact that she's managing money. She's not getting his paycheck.
Well, but maybe that's what she meant.
She should clarify that.
Well, not everyone words everything properly. But I mean, I don't know exactly what she meant.
Right. But like I said, posting that, what are you gonna do when it's worded like that? You're gonna get, people with the false reading or whatnot.
Well, yeah, and maybe that's because the shoe fits. Maybe they're not doing anything. Maybe they're not pulling, I don't know where it's coming from, but,
Right. What's up, Ira? Just saying as I'm seeing the people come in the chat room.
Oh, okay.
So it's not going to post up here, but I got it on the screen here.
Oh, okay. I don't have anything on my screen. I actually have a watch party going.
That's fine. I won't see your comments.
So, just so I could start it, because we got to figure that out to where.
But yeah, I just think if she didn't mean it that way, she worded it wrong.
Yeah, I mean she definitely worded it wrong, but like I said, I don't.
And if you guys are just coming in, it's about somebody sitting here saying that you're not a real man unless you give up half your monthly salary to the person you're in.
Half of your check.
Yeah, half your check in a relationship. No. Would you guys do that? Would you guys, give half your money up? It's just to keep somebody happy like that. I mean, you got your own bills to pay. You got, you just can't do it. You just can't.
Well, I mean, to me, it's not.
No, that's not a White Claw. It's a Monster.
Oh, Lord.
I just seen it in the camera. I'm like, oh, shit, that looks like a White Claw.
Well, at least it's not your apple cider.
That's what I'm going for now.
With a nipple. But I mean, no, I don't agree with her statement. To me, because I've known someone who's given, they're not even really.
It's not even the point of giving it. It's the point of you even making it sound like that's what you want. Yeah, that's what up. Aw, shit, Shay's in here.
Shay!
We missed your last podcast.
Yeah, we did. But I wouldn't expect it.
Nobody should expect it. Nobody should expect anything from anybody. Because when you start expecting shit from people, that's when you're going to get hurt. That's when you're going to get let down. That's when you're going to get your fucking butt hurt going on. I mean, I'm serious. That's the way I see it.
The only thing I would ever expect, which is what you should expect in a relationship, is for your partner to do what they say they're going to do.
Correct.
And show that they are actually a partner.
Correct. And meaning a partner, meaning the fact that I don't want to say they put in just as much as you, but they have to show effort into doing things.
Exactly.
Also.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm all for, doing more than, the person that, I'm with or whatnot. I have no problem with that. I'm not going to stress out about it. But, you know, if you're in a relationship or whatever and that person isn't doing anything, they're not even making an effort,
Bye.
Is it worth the relationship? Is it worth the relationship, or are you just a sugar daddy or a sponge?
Bye, Felicia.
I mean, how would you look at that? You being used or sponged? Or
I'm not gonna.
I mean,
well, for one, I will never financially take care of a man.
I'm just saying that as a different look at it.
I get it, but I will never financially take care of a man. It is not a woman's job to financially take care of a man.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they are married and she has the better job, but he still better go out and get a job. I ain't taking care of you. You're a grown man.
Yeah, don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Just fucking McDonald's, Burger King, something. Bring some kind of work. I mean, even if it's not a career and you're in between careers.
Because if I have to be the one that's working and paying all the bills, and you're behind us sitting at home, you better be cooking and cleaning and making sure my house is clean. Mm-hmm. Just like the other way around. If the man, is doing all the work and paying all the bills and that woman's at home, that woman better be taking care of that house and making sure that house is clean at all times. Laundry should be done, dishes should be done, everything should be done. There ain't no reason for it.
Correct. And you know what? When I was off of work, God, this is a while ago. This was a long time ago. But I was off work for, I'd probably say 6 weeks. Mm-hmm. Because of some stupid shit at work, they had to go in and investigate and blah, blah, blah. And, which was fine. I didn't do anything wrong. But for those 6 weeks, I still got my pay. Mm-hmm. And I was home. I was, taking my daughter to do things and, cleaning my house, all this stuff. I got so bored, I went to my daughter's mother's house
and cleaned her house
and did her yard work. And I cannot sit. I cannot just sit
You're
there.
You're such a nice guy.
No, I'm not a nice guy. I mean, I am, but I'm not. You know what I mean? I can't sit around. That's why these podcasts are only an hour long. I can't.
JR, you lost your nipple.
Shut your hole. But I mean, it's just, I can't do it. I'll never be able to do that. I'll never be able to, sit there. Even if I was with somebody who was making, $200,000 a year, I still could not just sit.
I couldn't either.
I even told people, if I hit the lottery, you would never know if I made, if I was rich or not. Because I would still work.
Yeah. I would too.
For one, it's going to keep me moving. For two, healthcare is a motherfucker.
It is.
I mean, and it's just not worth it to me. I have to function. I have to go do things. I mean, I'm not going to put up with no shit, because I don't need to work, but still.
Right.
I mean, seriously though, it's not worth, being in a spot, have to take care of somebody like that. I mean, I understand if, somebody, physically, because they have, issues where they can't work or whatnot. That's completely different. You have a reason. You really have a reason not to. But you know what? Eventually, that's going to change. I mean, it's always going to change. Wow, she's writing a book. What's up, Rachel? You don't pay bills, but you're in school. So that's kind of the same thing. But you're still working. You're working and you're going to school. So, I mean, right there, you're already ahead. Shay.
She doesn't pay bills. She believes gender roles don't matter, but no. I don't want a man that doesn't even have the means to take care of
Correct,
us.
And that's what we're saying.
That's how it should be.
Right. You should be able to take care of people, but you shouldn't be sponged on. You shouldn't be taken advantage of. Most definitely. I mean, if you guys want to get on the podcast with us live here, call the number on the bottom. I might not be able to see the number, but I will definitely try to answer the call on Skype here and get you on live with us. So if you guys want to try to do that, go ahead. I'm game for it.
Yeah.
Shit. The more talking, the better.
But I mean, some of these people were just out of control with their comments.
I'm sure. Well, when I first read it, I'm like, oh, hell no, this bitch is lost her goddamn mind. So, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it irked me a little bit, but I'm like, you know what? It ain't got nothing to do with me. This bitch is just crazy. That's probably why she's single and saying this shit.
Well, who knows if she's single though? She could be. She may not be. But I'm like, okay, yeah, this guy here is like, my wife's been getting 100% of my paycheck for the last couple of decades. But she's kind, patient, supportive, loving, keeps house, stays in shape, cooks great meals, has raised several kids with me, and is a wise steward with our resources.
If she's a stay-home mom, then come on. If she's a stay-home mom, then that's her job. If you make the option to have her be a stay-home mom and you make enough money to do it, that's your choice.
Yeah.
That is your choice to have her stay home.
Right.
Because I'm not saying you're paying her to be a mother or stay home. I'm not saying that. But if you financially can do that and that's what you want, somebody home with your kids, blah, 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 so you don't have to pay daycare and this and that, and kids can get to their appointments. I'm completely 100% with that.
Yeah.
But if you're capable of working, I'm saying if there's no kids involved, you're not going to just sit home. You're not going to just sit home on your ass watching fucking some talk shows and shit. No.
Well, to each his own.
Not going to fly.
Every relationship is different.
Mm-hmm.
I know someone who's, I wouldn't call it a relationship, but that's because I know the circumstances and it's not a relationship, but he gives his paycheck to this chick. And
choice.
He can't even pay his bills.
And
then he complains about it.
But see, that's different. That's different. If you can't pay your bills, but you're giving your money away,
you're a freaking idiot.
Don't take this the wrong way, people, but you buying the pussy. You buying the pussy. I'm sorry. No. Bills come first. Because you know what? If you ain't paying them bills, guess where your house is going? Guess where your car's going? If you ain't got a car and you ain't got a house, guess what? Guess where your job's going? Eventually, she's going to leave.
Well,
What's up, Becky?
He came to me and he's like, I need a woman's perspective. And I told him straight out.
It never came through.
Your priorities come first. Your bills come first. Period. Pay your taxes on your house, pay all your bills, and whatever you do after your priorities, and she ain't one of them, doesn't come first, then I don't care what you do with your money after you pay your bills. I told him, I said, you need to pay your bills first. Right. Whatever you have left, if you want to give to her, that's fine, but you need to pay your bills first, because right now, you're losing your house, because you're not paying taxes, you're not paying water, you're not paying anything, but you're complaining about I'm going to lose this, I'm going to lose that. Well, quit giving this heifer money.
I agree. Shouldn't be giving nobody money. Oh, why? Why are you giving your money away? For what reason?
Because people are stupid. And of course he don't listen to me, so...
Shay, yeah, I agree with you. Men want women to stay home, but they can't take care of them. Well, and that man ain't for you.
No.
I'm just saying, if he wants you to stay home and he's not going to take care of you, then obviously there's something wrong there.
He can go. Bye, Felicia.
Mm-hmm.
No, because I couldn't be the type of person that stays home and does nothing unless there is something wrong with me to where I can't.
I don't know, JR. She's always calling people heifers. Why she gotta be a heifer?
Well, heifer's better than every other word that people are. What'd you do?
Well, you're fine. Just keep talking.
Don't
worry about what I'm doing here.
Hey, I'm used to seeing things. I just all go somewhere. But they're heifers, because I don't really like to call people, the B word.
Bitches and hoes.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Or the C word.
I ain't using that one. That's just as bad as, women be like, don't use the word moist. That's gross.
What is so gross about moist?
Oh, God.
I don't think moist is gross at all.
Well, some people do. Some people are just like, Just saying.
I don't know what.
Oh, God. Bitch is better than heifer.
No, not really.
I guess it depends on who you're talking about here. I guess it depends on that.
Okay, so yeah, let me see. Did you end up reading my comment that I left?
You know what? I didn't. I was at work. I was on break, and then I wound up going back to work. So. Alrighty.
Let me see if I can find it again.
But yeah, I'm just saying that you shouldn't, if you're gonna be in that kind of relationship where the man tells you can stay home, and you're all for it, and he's not doing what he said he was gonna do, but it should be vice versa too.
Yeah.
Shut up, JR. No, it's not.
What did he say? Is it moist? Oh, jeez. No, it's not. Not even close.
God. I'm trying to get this Skype to open back up so I can call this butthead.
Who?
JR. Oh, JR wants to know what the post was that you said about when I posted something. You wrote a comment, JR, or something. I was talking about him or something. I'm like, he called me. He was like, what is she talking about? I'm like, fuck, I don't know.
The other time when he was on here, and I don't know if he was lit, half in the bag, all in the bag, whatever, but you were talking about his typing.
His typing, yeah. Your misspelled typing words.
Yeah, well, you had misspelled typing words in there, too.
Did I?
Yes. And I was like, oh, JR, look at this.
See, she did have a point. I probably found it and fixed it.
Yeah, I don't know, but I was reading it. I'm like, okay.
Half the time when I post this stuff, I'm half asleep. It's like either when
half asleep or half in the bag.
No, I'm asleep. I only drink when I'm on here.
You lie. You drink when you're at the bar too. Shooting pool.
Isn't that the reason you go?
No.
Yes.
I don't go to the bar to drink, but then I don't drink, so I don't need to drink to have fun.
Oh, I don't
either. Blonde.
Okay. Oh man. So anyway. Oh,
okay, yeah. So if you guys are just joining us, the topic is this woman had made a post that said, "You have failed as a man if you cannot give your woman half of your monthly income." That's the topic.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I just can't see myself doing that. I just can't.
Well,
if that's what she meant.
But the thing is.
But we can only take it how we read it.
Right. You haven't failed as a man because
I don't want to take care of your ass.
Right. That has really, you failed the only way you fail as a man is if you are not working, smooching off whoever, living off of mommy and daddy, in the basement, or living with some girl and she's dumb enough to take care of you and, let you drive her car and all this other stuff while you're sitting at home playing video games, then you failed as a man.
Yeah, I agree. Or you don't take care of your kids if you got kids.
That too.
That's the opposite. Well, you're not even a man if you can't do that.
Well,
that's just my way of seeing it.
But a lot of women can't take care of their kids either. As far as I'm concerned, if you can't afford your kids without the government assistance, you don't need to have it.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your legs closed.
Right.
Get on birth control. Wear a bunch of condoms, whatever. Spermicide condoms, whatever. Don't have kids if you can't afford to have them without the government taking care of them for you and paying your bills.
I agree.
Totally agree. I understand if you're working or whatever and you get laid off and you may need help, but you do what you got to do to get back up on your feet and take care of your kids, because it's not the government's job and the taxpayer's job to take care of you.
Yeah. What kind of car? Who said anything about a car? Who said anything about a car?
I have no idea.
Who said anything about a car? You're drunk.
Already?
I say the show just started 28 minutes ago. Jeez.
Is it not working?
No, it's working.
No, the calling stuff.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to get it set up so I can call. So, I don't know why Skype takes so freaking long to load up. But no, it's just, yeah, I just can't see anybody doing that. I work too hard for my money to give it away.
Well, I mean, you know, some.
Right, just like, he is drunk. He's always drunk.
Now that's his wife, right? Rachel?
Basically, yes.
Okay. Girlfriend, wife.
Yeah. Drive whose car? Oh, you're talking about when you said drive, you know, when she's got a man and just driving her car and doing this. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't say anything about a car.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about now. Okay. Yeah. That was a very quick comment, so yes, that flew by me. Oh God, this guy. Anyway.
But yeah, it's just I don't agree with it. I definitely don't agree with it, but I don't know where she's coming from.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if she's, saying being married or, if you, not that you should, but if you can't give half of your paycheck to, let's say, pay bills or whatever, well then, yeah, you failed as a man. But if it's just you failed as a man because, you won't give me half of your paycheck,
yeah,
just because I want it to go, shopping with or whatever, then she's a loony bin and she needs to smoke some more crack. Because she's obviously smoking a lot of it.
Right.
If that's how she's thinking.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Let's see if we can call.
Who are we calling?
I'm trying to call JR.
JR.
If it'll let me. This Skype's acting kind of funny. Maybe I didn't fix the computer completely like I did.
Oh, John Kuzak joined. Hey, John.
But, comments are all, that's kind of good. Ding, ding, ding. What are you talking about? Ding, ding, ding. Wait a minute.
Dan's wasted. Ding, ding, ding.
I am not wasted. I haven't even finished my first beer yet. How the hell am I? Shut up.
One more beer and then he'll be wasted.
I'll be tipsy. Oh, God. How many people do we got in here, Stu? Does it show? Or it's not going to show on yours.
No, I'm not seeing nothing really. I know John joined the watch party.
Mm-hmm.
My neighbor.
The neighbor.
Yeah, my neighbor John. He's a postal worker.
Who's being angry? Somebody's being angry. Oh, it's probably JR.
Well, JR's lit. Doesn't he always act angry when he's lit?
Why are you so mad?
Did one of his blow-up dolls pop?
Oh my gosh.
Invite to Skype.
I'm trying to call his button.
It's connecting, it says.
It says this. We'll hear it ring if it is. So.
Oh well, but, whatever.
Where's our comments here? Who said a man is not a man if he can't give her passport check is dumb. Correct. That's
Who said that?
Rachel.
Oh yeah.
Gotta refresh the comments here. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you, Rachel. It's just that's just a stupid comment. That's not stupid to even think about saying. I mean, why would you say that?
I'm trying to go back to my comment. Oh, let me see. Cause you know who posted that, right?
Who posted what?
That comment.
Was it Willie?
No. It was Redonkulous. It was Sergeant Pop.
Who can't hear me now? What up, RJ?
Sergeant Pop is the one who posted it.
Oh, okay, the redunculous guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we'll probably give it. Were you able to watch any of his videos?
I watched. I think I watched 2 of them the other day, but then I got tired.
Okay, here it is. Oh, now there's like 120 of them or whatever.
Yeah, this fucking Skype shit ain't working. Fuck that. I have to find a better way to do that.
So.
Well, if he can't hear me and you can, then that's his shit not working.
Then he's drunk.
Yeah. Take his beer away from him. Last week I think it was, he posted, he said, okay, I'm ready to podcast. He had 3 cases of beer in the back of his truck, I think. I was like, damn, bro.
Okay, so this guy posted a comment that says, you failed as a woman if you need it. You failed as feminist if you want it. You failed as a human if you think it's yours.
Wow.
And see, my comment was, okay, because no females commenting on that post.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, now a comment coming from a female. Y'all need to calm down and not get so offended by such an ignorant post. I mean, unless you already feel that way because you don't do that, and that's why you're so offended because the shoe fits. But that's on you if that's the case. She just said what you were thinking. Either way, it's not that serious. Calm down. It's obvious this chick is young and possibly higher than a freaking kite from all the crack she's smoking to even think this way. However, it was something that she was probably taught growing up. After all, back in the old days, men did work and take care of the woman financially while the woman stayed home.
Let me stop you right there.
To mind the house and the
I
kids.
wish people would stop saying back in the day. Okay, I understand there was a back in the day, but you know what? It's not fucking like that now.
Well, I get it. Would you relax?
No.
Is it that way now? No. Jeez. Do I agree with the statement? Hell no. But I was raised to be independent and make my own money and never depend on a man for anything, not even good dick. I said she's no different than a male species who doesn't pull his weight, doesn't clean, cook, work, nor pays any kind of bills, while a woman or parents do it all for him. That's not a man, but a little bitch boy who was taught that. Just saying. Carry on.
Well said. Well reading.
Well, that was my post. And, no one else's.
Christina, the topic is this woman posted a post saying that you're not a man if you don't give somebody half your monthly salary.
No, you have failed as a man if you cannot give your woman half of your monthly income.
Yeah. No.
I agree. No. I'd be like, you know what? You give me half of your monthly income.
Yes, I can turn it down. I can turn it down if it's hurting your ears.
It's loud as hell, he says.
Well, turn your hearing aid down, because it's not loud over here.
I can hear now, shithead.
Well, I guess Skype worked, but I didn't hear him. We didn't hear him.
I didn't hear nothing.
I didn't hear him. I think he's imagining things.
I don't know. I mean, if he's drunk, he could be. Are you drunk? JR, are you drunk?
Christina, it's not loud on this side, but I will turn it down some. I don't think I'll be able to do it right this second because we're already live. But I'll turn it down for the next one.
Yeah, why do you have it on so loud?
Oh, there it goes. It turned down. Christina said hell no.
Yeah, hell no. He should pay the bills with you.
Yeah, I agree. No, I didn't hear from you. Correct, Shay. Correct. JR, you ain't gonna kick nothing. Play with your yard art.
Just blow up dolls.
That cost you $80 a month to play with.
Wow. $80. That's an expensive doll to play with.
Expensive habit. Well, hey. It's alright. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, nobody should come off needy, Shay. Nobody should.
Yeah.
You should. I mean, especially if you feel that way that you're needy, then maybe you need to rethink about what you're doing in life. You know? I mean, it's just you shouldn't have to count on nobody.
She said when someone comes in and comments, it dings loudly on their side.
Really?
I can hear it dinging over here, but
it's not.
It's not
but
that loud.
It's not. Well, it's not the comments. It's the thing that you're. Now, are you guys hearing it every single time that somebody comments or makes a comment in the chat, or is it just when somebody follows? They're called gold diggers.
What?
Said those are called gold diggers, the ones that just want the money.
Well, yeah. That's all they are.
You don't need a man. You don't need anybody. You don't need anybody if you have a good head and a shoulders.
The only one you need is God. And if you ain't got him, then that's on you too.
It's more of a choice.
Yes.
So, but anyways, guys, back to the whole chiming thing. It should only chime when somebody likes the page or follows the page. It shouldn't be chiming in the chat.
Our next topic is gonna be that.
What's that? Oh my God. Yeah, no, we can talk about that shit right now. These freaking kids. Oh my God. So, the other day, I seen a post on Facebook that was it the one I posted? Yeah, that's the one I posted. But that
Terrence posted that one. Sergeant posted that one.
I think I got it off his page.
Probably.
Yes, these people, these kids nowadays, you know, they're putting what is it, hairspray or some shit like that?
Hairspray or something like that in their mouth
and lighting it. Now, these challenges that they're coming out with is fucking stupid. And
I wonder how many Tide Pods she's eaten.
But hold on. Here we are. We're looking at this. These kids that just got a free grade in school is looking at this. These are the people that are going to be running the fucking United States in fucking 20, 30 years. We're doomed.
Yes.
We're screwed. It's screwed. I turned it down, Christine, so hopefully that fixed it.
Yeah. If I ever see my kid doing that, I'd let it happen and then I'd smack the crap out of her even more.
It's just, I mean, seriously, guys. I mean, go check this Redonkulous guy out and...
Yeah, Redonkulous.com. He's on Facebook too.
And he, check him out. His videos are straightforward. It's basically just, okay, this shit's stupid. I'm gonna post it to warn other people. Yeah. I mean,
check him out on YouTube too, because he's had this thing going on for years. He's got some good videos.
I'll turn it down more, Christina, but I can't guarantee it's gonna stop it. Yeah, that's just shit. Just oh my God, just stupid. What was the other one? Flip the switch one. You know what?
I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen that one where they're in the bathroom, they're dancing, one's videotaping, the other one's dancing, and then they flip the switch to that Drake song, Flip the Switch, whatever. I turn the lights off in the bathroom, and they turn the lights back on. The dude has the chick's clothing on, and the chick has the dude's clothing on. What the fuck? And the bad thing is, it's not even kids doing it. It's fucking grown adults doing the shit. I'm like, what the hell?
You know, people will be clowning.
Okay, Jen's allowed to join if she wants.
Oh boy.
I don't see her on here though. It didn't say she's viewing.
Oh, no, I gotta watch this one.
There she is.
Terrence Sergeant Pop on Redonkulous.com posted a new pop culture, The Dealers of Death, sanitized version now on YouTube.
Okay, guys. I added Laura as administrator on this page, the Facebook page for this podcast, and obviously it's not letting her post on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the website or the Facebook page or whatever, and I'll post it on there because it seems like mine's going through, but hers isn't. I don't know why, but so you can see some of the shit that we're talking about. That way you guys aren't like, what the hell are they talking about?
Yeah, because I tried posting some of the Redonkulous.com videos, and I don't see it on there. Maybe you need to change the settings to make it to more like a personal as opposed to a business page.
That's the only thing I can think of. Because like I said, it's linked to my actual personal page. So that might be why you can't do it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yes, Becky's here. Well, she was here. I don't know if she's still here.
Hi, Becky.
But yeah, it's just... That's some of the shit that these kids are doing nowadays. It's fucking just stupid. But I did see a cool thing last night that I actually sent to my buddy JR that Emery King, he made his own board game.
Yeah, I seen that.
And that shit, it was freaking hilarious. I mean, dang, why the hell is this that? I mean, it's just hilarious. It's just out of poster board, and he's got sticky notes, and he posts post them in like kind of like a design, like an S figure or whatever. And this says like go back to start, males drink, females drink, make a rule up. He had one on there that says the opposite person goes and posts on the other person's Facebook page without them knowing, so they can't see it. His girl went and posted freaking. I like to handle and lick hairy balls every night.
What?
I was rolling, dude.
Wow.
You don't know who he is? Check him out, Emery King. Emery King on Facebook. He's freaking hilarious.
Yeah. I follow his page, and it seems like every other month he's got a different girlfriend.
JR, shut up. Come out as boat. Dana Laurel flip the switch. I'm not wearing women's clothing. It's not gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, I don't think he could wear my thongs.
Ow. Anyway.
Put him in a pair of girly boy shorts.
Jesus. Come on, guys. You guys are killing me here.
Get with it, because you're doing a lot of no discussion. Hey, Jennifer.
Well, that's what this is all about. It's just about coming randomly off our head. That's all. It's just random talk. But
yeah, we moved on from the main discussion to something completely different.
We completely talked about
that's
the discussion
what we do.
For 30 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
So I mean,
what time is it?
It's we've been
45.
On,
so yeah, about 30-35 minutes.
Yeah. So you came in right when we were ending the freaking discussion.
See how you are?
See?
Come in sooner.
Get your ass here on time.
Oh, my niece is watching. Hey, Nikki.
Nikki.
I love you, Nick, my little freak-a-leak.
We did have a topic, Christina. I just told you. We talked about it for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You can't keep it going all day long. So.
We could, but we won't.
Exactly.
What are you doing, Nick?
Yeah, see, I don't see Nikki's comment.
You're in
the watch, aren't you?
She's just watching. It just says that she's watching.
Yeah, if you're
So if she comments, then
I won't see it. Because you're in a watch party, right?
Well, I can see yours. I can see everyone's.
Oh, maybe you can. Okie
dokie.
Paulette, she just gonna join.
But isn't that what a podcast is?
Yeah, just talking about random shit.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're talking about random stuff now. I don't know what Dan's doing now. He's playing. JR's probably playing with his blow-up dolls.
Hey, yeah. Not my problem.
Does that upset Rachel when he plays with his blow-up dolls?
No, Rachel, does it upset you?
Hey, Paulette.
Wow. This is what we do in here.
Oh, thank you. Paulette says sexy hair, Laura.
Crazy.
Are you going to be here when I leave, Paulette? Because I want to swing by and say hi to Bernie.
She's going to swing by. Woo-hoo. Swingers.
Shh, don't tell
I think you already told everybody about your stilettos.
About my what?
Your stiletto bar, freaking.
That's a gay bar. That don't mean I'm, swinging. I don't eat tuna from the Y. That's just not something I can do. No.
Have you ever tried it?
Have I ever tried it?
I don't. That was a question, really. I didn't care.
Once back in my early 20s, and I was like, no. No.
I was just gonna say, do not till you try it. Don't not till you try it, whatever it was.
I tried it once in my early 20s, and it will never happen again. Nope. Really? Never. Yeah, I could swing by tomorrow.
Why is it not working, man? Damn it.
Get Bernie Lovins for me.
Bernie.
Big buffalo butt. Playing with dolls and balls.
Wow. You guys are just going crazy now.
Ah, see?
Nothing wrong.
Stilettos was fun. You don't have to be a lesbian or bisexual. See, Jen? Too bad her and I didn't know each other back then when it was open. Swing by and pick her up, and her and I could go and have a girls' night out.
Yeah, see, it's not open now.
No, I'm bummed.
Aw.
It was fun going. Watching the drag queens. No, JR, that's a lie. I tried it and I do not love it. If I loved it, I'd still be eating tuna from the Y, but I don't. It's gross. I don't eat tuna from a can, let alone from a Y, so.
The Wells was fun. You don't have to be lesbian or bisexual.
No, a bunch of straight people went there.
Didn't know you went there, Jen. Should I find out on a podcast?
Hey, straight talk, remember?
16 fucking years, I just now find out online.
Well, it's not like she's ever...
Oh, they are?
Wow. Ooh, Jen's cutting up today.
Hey, I ain't getting in that conversation. You guys are going to wind up trying to put me into it. Nope, they ain't happening.
JR just tried to put you into it.
That's what I said. That's why I ain't commenting on his shit.
He's trying to say you like to be pegged like he does.
No, not going to happen.
Jen's
Never.
fault. She started that.
I know. Jeez.
Yes, drag queens are awesome. Jen, do you ever watch that show, RuPaul's Drag Race? Love it. Some of those.
The landing strip's just a strip club. It's not a fucking.
Yeah, no, it's just a.
That's just a normal thing.
It's just a strip club.
Yeah. That's just normal BS.
JR worked at the landing strip. Ooh, you got up there and stripped in your thong, hey, with your blow dolls too?
Wow, okay. Some shit that I just don't want to know about my friend, okay?
What?
Talk about him.
Oh.
I think he's talking about Jen working the landing strip.
No. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with people doing that either.
Make your money however you can, I guess.
You know, I mean...
Wow. Okay, so...
What's wrong, Dan? Are you speechless over there?
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to figure out this freaking BS. I'm sitting here working on a computer and trying to keep up with the talk, so that's all.
What are you working on?
Trying to...
What's it doing?
I'm still trying to get Skype to work. Just for hell of it.
Huh.
Because everything else is working. So
everything else is working, so let's let's try to get something else.
Let's try this to fuck it up.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I don't know, I might have to update it. Jen worked there, not
Jen worked there, not me, asshat.
Asshat.
There's nothing wrong with her. Now, was she Were you a waitress or were you stripping?
She didn't work there. She did not work. Well, not that I know of, but hey, you know, I'm finding out new shit here.
So what if she did? Being a stripper isn't a bad thing. Oh my lord!
Why are you starting rumors and shit?
Ew, that's worse than moist.
Wow.
That's worse than moist. Ew. That's caca.
Anyways, who else?
Yeah, there's no porn going on down here.
Who was all in the chat room still? I mean, we know Jennifer and JR are, but
yeah, Alex isn't on here.
What's up with that?
I don't know, man. That's just rude. And I sent him all things to watch. You know, like my friends, because they're all like, "Oh, send me the link when you're on." So I did, and ain't none of them on here.
Yeah, well, like I said, then you get to yell at them later.
Hey, John, neighbor, are you on here?
Get in the chat. Get in the chat.
Jen, no, she never stripped. I'm gonna have to so she can make some money. You ain't gonna make any money doing that, girl. You're gonna have to end up paying, you know, you gotta pay the bar just to be there. Sorry, but if you want me in your strip club, you're paying me. I ain't paying you.
Don't they like have to like get like a card or something like that?
Cabaret license, yes. They have to have a cabaret license. And see, back in the day, probably about 20 years ago or so, they paid you. You got a check for working there. Mm-hmm. And you got tips. And you just had to, you know, tip the DJ. And that was it. But now, you have to pay so much money.
It's a certain percentage
to walk in. It's like anywhere from $50 to $200 a night, I think, just to work at the bar. Just to be there.
That's what I'm saying. You
can kiss my white freaking behind. I ain't paying you to work in your bar. Not happening.
Paula, that's just sick. That's just gross.
What is?
She said in Dave and Chuck the Freak this morning, they were discussing a couple that got a sex down, grew feelings for it. What?
People do that. People are buying those robot dolls that can talk to you and everything else, and oh, I'm in love with this robot.
Oh, man.
Okay, well, you have that robot, and, you know. I mean, women too, because you have the male ones and you have the female ones, and they look real.
I don't know. I've never seen them. Honestly, seriously.
I'm gonna pull it up.
She's gonna freaking pull them up on her fucking phone. Thought about getting that one, huh?
Yeah, see? Paulette said that's what it was. It was a robot.
That's crazy.
But yeah, you have the females that are, you know, they have these robots and, you know, they can have sex with you and talk to you and they look real. I mean, what's next? You can't get a man, so you gotta go pay $10,000 to have a robot man?
Wow, that's just, that's sad and crazy at the same time. It really is. If you're gonna, I mean, that's not even real though. I mean, it's like fucking jets and shit, you know.
Well, what I want to know is, and maybe I'll look it up again just to look, because I've seen videos of, you know, people making them.
Videos? Really?
Of them, you know, the people making the actual robots.
Really are dirty when you're home alone, aren't you?
You don't even watch.
You don't even watch the real shit. You should watch the robots now.
But yeah.
How do they sound?
No, it's nothing like that. It's nothing. They don't show people having sex with robots.
Well, you're like, I go and watch the videos.
But they haven't. They have a video of these people making these robots, and they look real. I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell except for maybe if it talks. That's how real they look.
Shut up, bitch. Don't speak. You're gonna ruin it.
Yeah. Just lay there and shut up like a dead fish.
Oh God.
But
what the fuck? I mean, seriously.
yeah.
That's like paying for the dick. I mean, can't get a payment plan on that.
Hey, look, there are male prostitutes out there that women pay for, just like there's female prostitutes that guys pay for.
Well, they don't pay them for the actions. They pay them to leave.
Yeah, suck my dick and then leave. Here's the money. I mean,
your tip depends on you.
If you're smart, you can find a woman that you don't have to pay for, and they will leave when they're done with you anyway. Keep your clothes on when I'm done. Bye. Get out.
Yeah, I mean, there's some out there like that.
You know.
I mean, it's just
not every woman wants a relationship with someone.
Right.
Sometimes they just want
that fling. Go home. Do what they need to do.
Yeah. No, you ain't staying the night. No, I don't want you to cuddle. I'm done. Get out. I don't care if you're done or not. I'm done. Bye.
You gotta go.
There's a door. Was it you that had that? Was it you or was it our friend Willie that posted that person about at least take your coat off or something before you have sex?
I think it was Willie.
And I was like, no, leave it on so you can leave faster when I'm done.
Come in, go out.
Exactly.
Don't even stop walking. Just keep going in the front door, out the back.
Yep.
Wow, that's just that's not for me. I just
No, that's not how you spell my name either.
He's 3 beers in. He's gone.
Yeah.
It's nap time.
He went from Lori to Laura.
It's nap time.
Nappy nap. Do you need a nap? Go to bed, JR.
Oh,
don't you got work in the morning?
Don't say that. I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
You need to find my package is what you should do.
That's ground. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Go right over the ground and be like, look.
It's totally opposite direction. I don't go towards Belleville.
Well, hopefully Alex, his boss, will do a job or something.
Hopefully.
And
that could have been a discussion in too if you would have showed up.
Yeah. Alex, shame on you. That's just rude.
I thought he said he's going to be watching from now on.
Well, I don't know what he's doing. He might be with his girlfriend.
Stopping him from watching our podcast? Give her some money.
Oh,
let her leave.
Oh.
Give her half your salary. Now you got a podcast to watch.
Don't I have a sandwich to mail? Yeah, you're lit. Drink some more there, babe.
Oh. Wow, look at that correction. Yeah, you forgot the N and don't too, but
that's okay.
Who's reading?
Not him.
No, he's reading, just not spelling. Oh God. No, JR, you need to come over here and actually just sit in one day.
Yeah.
Christopher has an extra mic he's gonna give me, so we can get another person down here.
That's your son, right?
Yes. My son. The oldest one. Yes.
How come he doesn't come over and
He's
join
working.
us?
He works nights.
Oh, okay.
So
what does he do?
He works with me.
Oh, does he? But
Yeah,
nighttime?
Yeah, he does the area that I do at night. He does all the pickups.
Oh, the pickups. Okay.
Yeah. So. But yeah, he's gonna give me another mic. So he's 7 beers in. Surprised he's not passed out by now. You know how he gets. After he drinks so much, and if he's not moving, he passes out.
I see. Well, maybe he needs to go outside and play with his blow-up dolls.
It's not season.
Or bring his blow-up dolls inside.
It's not season. They're in the garage for the. Oh God. Now that last one you got, JR, that was for Halloween, I believe. That was pretty cool. It was a big ass freaking minion with like a cape on or something like that. That was pretty cool.
Does it have a blowhole?
I'm sure it does.
For him to,
It goes, He just stands in front of it, lets it blow the air like.
Wow.
Rachel, how do you put up with that?
She's probably thinking, you know what, better that than me tonight. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I got a headache.
Gotta wash my hair.
Go see your blow up doll in the garage.
Oh. You'll probably sit in your Camaro, right?
What year Camaro?
No, he just what do you got? A 60? No, 78. I think it is.
Oh yeah. 78.
Christina, I believe he came over here and picked up a camera so he can start live streaming his Call of Duty. No, I don't want no Patron. I CJR. That's a bad. Oh, that's the thing. I'm not gonna lie. When we were, younger, a lot younger, Patron, yes, it was completely. We can do Patron all night long. Now, I can't stand the smell of it. It comes to the table and I'm just like,
I don't like the smell of any alcohol. I don't like the taste of any alcohol.
Yeah, it's a '79 Camaro.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah, we just need to fix it, right?
What color is it?
It's tan, I believe. Yes, it's tan.
Tan.
Tan, yeah.
Ugh.
Hey.
I don't like tan cars.
Back in the day, that was the only color they had. Tan, black, white.
Well, red and black is better than... Well, they had red. They had blue. I just don't think tan looks good on any vehicle.
Yeah. Christina, I don't know how we did it either. Drinking that Patron, I mean, it just wasn't 1 or 2 shots. It was, we'd do 4 or 5 shots, and this is, I don't know how I'm alive. I don't.
I drank when I was young. I stopped drinking when I was 17.
And I really didn't. I didn't start going to the bars until I was 26.
Even when I was, even on my 21st birthday, I went to the bar and I didn't drink. I gave my free drinks to my friends. I'm just not a drinker. I don't like the taste of alcohol.
Yeah, see, for my son, Christina just brought up a point. For my son's 21st birthday, I bought him a shot of Patron. And he puked all over the bathroom.
Oh.
Just 1 shot.
Well, yeah.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
Well, no, you meant for him to drink it and be all happy and
Well,
lit.
yeah, it was 21st birthday, of course.
Here, you're young, son. Drink up.
I tried to get him to come out with us even, lately, before all this COVID shit started, and just, when he gets out of work, come on up, shoot pool with us, have a couple drinks. He hasn't yet. So.
Well, no, probably because he doesn't want to drink.
Not that kid.
Be out drinking and driving like.
Oh, I wouldn't let him drive. No, I wouldn't let him drive. I'd drive him home. And
you've been drinking too.
Drive for a living, goddamn! I'm a professional.
I don't care. You're still drinking, and by what JR says, you're drunk after 2 beers.
I drive him home. No, he's not. He's not a big drinker. From what I know, he's not.
Yeah, well, see, that's what I'm saying. He probably wouldn't want to come up there because you guys would be trying to, here, drink this, drink there, have a shot.
He might not be a drinker, but he's a shit talker. He likes to get people riled up, So.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, there's not.
As long as it's all in fun.
Exactly. He's I think it'd be cool for him to come out and shoot pool with us and stuff like that, and just hang out, whatnot.
Yeah.
Because he's not one of those uptight kids. He's fun and just he doesn't take everything serious. And he'll take your bullshit. If you're joking around with him, he doesn't get butthurt about it and put his head down and
and cry.
Yeah, cry about it. He comes back at you.
So you raised a man.
No.
And not a sissy.
He's not a sissy. That he's not.
That's good.
But he needs to come out with us. Now when all this COVID shit's over with, go out and fucking party. At least once. At least once.
Have a barbecue. Not a barbecue, but a bonfire.
See, I can do that too. I can do that.
Have people over.
Yeah, I don't want to get my privacy fence up. I don't like my neighbors looking at me.
Why?
They just don't. They complain about, you know, I'm out there playing my music and stuff like that, and, you know, drinking and whatnot. And just,
really? Are they gonna complain if I come over here with my Monte Carlo and rev my engine and set off car alarms?
I don't care. I don't care. It's just more of the fact.
I'll pull up right in between, right on your driveway in between the houses at 9 o'clock at night.
Don't do that. You scare the shit out of my dog. He'd like his tattoo. I don't think he's getting another. I don't think he's gonna get one. I just don't.
His tattoo.
Yeah. He didn't make it through it.
Where was he getting it at?
On his arm.
Where on his arm?
On his arm.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Boy, you weak as hell.
She's covered.
I got a whole sleeve.
But, well, it was his first one. He didn't know what to think, and he wasn't doing what I told him. I said, dude, you gotta relax and breathe, and, you know.
Well, and it all depends on who he goes to, because you have some tattoo artists who are extremely heavy-handed.
She didn't touch him.
She didn't touch him?
She didn't touch him.
So he went to get a tattoo and he didn't get it?
No.
Seriously?
Yeah, like I said, it was, you know, the first time going. When I got my first one, I was nervous as fuck. I was.
Well, I was nervous too.
I was about ready. I was about ready to pass out and all that stuff, but I didn't bring anything to drink. Everybody says, you know, bring yourself a Mountain Dew or something like that, some sugar or something
Not
like that.
me.
You know, but you're used to it now.
I have water. Well, even my first one when I was 17, 18, because back then it was 17 when you can get a tattoo, I believe. So I got my first one on my shoulder, and I actually didn't even feel it.
Yeah, like Christina said, he doesn't like needles. Neither do I. I hate needles. Like, I can't.
They don't bother me.
When I get my blood taken, I'll pass out. I can't see my own blood. I can sit there and go hunting and, you know, field dress a deer and everything.
Wow.
But I cannot see my own blood. Like,
a
lot of it. I can't see. Like, if I get a cut or something. No. I just can't see my own blood. But,
Yeah, pussies, exactly.
Whatever, Christina. I've always been like that. I just can't see my own blood.
It doesn't bother me.
But getting a tattoo, I was fine. You know, I mean, obviously I got, you know, about 3 or 4.
I have more tattoos than you.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
But I have my left foot covered. I have one on each ankle. I have, well, the one that's covering my whole shoulder here and my arm. Hey, can y'all see? I'll show you. See? Here's some of it.
Look at her showing her shit, man.
But, yeah, I mean, the worst one, actually, there's 2 real bad ones. And it was the thin blue line flag on the back of my arm, and then the one on my middle finger.
Yeah, I heard behind the arm, or behind the
right
arm
here.
Yeah, I heard that hurts like a motherfucker.
It does. It hurt. All the rest was not really bad at all. The one on my middle finger here, that one hurt like hell too. That only took 20 minutes to do. Chad's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go over that." No, you're not. You ain't touching that ever again.
The only thing that bothers me about a tattoo is when they start doing the shading and they keep going over the same spot.
Sometimes it feels like they're going over the same spot. Because when Chad did this one, he started like right here, and it felt like he was there the whole entire time when he was actually over here.
Yeah, because when I got this one here, my son's name on my form here, I was perfectly fine. I just sitting there, I was watching. I forgot what I was watching on my phone. I put my headphones on, started watching it, and she was done before I knew it. But when she started going over the fine tips and just doing the shading, it started to get very fucking tender.
Does she have the lidocaine stuff that she can spray on there to numb it?
I fucking don't know. She's not even there no more.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, Chad has the lidocaine stuff, so he'll work on it for a little bit, and then because on this one, certain parts are real tender, so he'll spray it. But then other parts, like he worked up here, and this was nothing. I bruised, but I didn't even feel it.
Christina, when you get your next one, you have what, 3 or 4 now or something like that. But I know I got this cream you can put on now. You know, because when I go get my whole arm right here done, I'm supposed to get it the 24th. You know, you put the cream on or whatever, you let it sit on there, and then when you go there, you know, you take the wrap off and then you clean it off, whatever, and it numbs your whole arm for like 2 hours.
Yeah, it's like a lidocaine.
So
patch.
I'm just like, okay, whatever, you know, I'll just do that. So it's because I don't know how long it's gonna take her because she's going all the way around my arm. So I'm not supposed to.
Well, if she's because with Chad, he won't sit there and do the whole thing at once. You know, like he did.
You fell asleep doing yours, and your shit ain't even done yet. So
he did these roses all at once. And then he did, like this all at once. But some of it that's got a lot of color, like my fireman mask that I have. He did what he could do. He probably worked on it for 2 or 3 hours, and then he stopped because he wants it to heal. He doesn't want to keep going and make your skin worse to where it takes longer to heal. So he'll stop and then, go back and do some more.
Christina, where are you going to get your tattoo from?
But Chad is extremely meticulous. Extremely meticulous. You could like it just fine, but in his eye, he'll be like, yeah, no, I'm not done yet. I'm going to stop right now, but I'm not done yet. You need to come back.
Yeah. Jared, I was talking about your arm, your sleeve that you got. Oh, okay, so you're going to Crip. Okay. Alright, so she's going to Black Raven.
Is that your girl?
Yeah.
Where's that at anyway?
Ford Road and Vinoy area. You know where Belle Tire is?
Yeah.
Directly across the street, basically. Well, Renegades. She's directly across from Renegades.
Oh, okay.
So right next to Hungry Howie's.
Okay.
So. I guess he only hears half what you say.
Apparently.
Those 7 beers are cutting out. You know what? It wasn't even our podcast that was cutting out. It was just his memory.
Yeah.
It was his mind.
His hearing.
Well, tell Kevin to go to Crystal too. It's close. The only thing is she books up quick, so after all this is done, you guys are going to have to go see her. And
yeah, Chad's the same way. Yeah. Appointment only.
Yeah, it's hard to get an appointment with her. She's booked out like a month and a half, 2 months.
Yeah, so is Chad.
It's crazy.
So is Chad.
What's all? You out of here? Christina. Oh, he's got 8 beers in him. No wonder he still misspells shit.
8 now, keep up.
I'm not keeping up. I only drink 1 or 2 during the podcast. This way I can go to sleep and wake up in the morning. I wake up a lot earlier than you.
Ooh.
But yeah, I can't wait. I'm hoping to get mine done. Hopefully she doesn't put it off.
Well, she may have to.
Yeah, well, like I said, with all the stuff she has to do.
Because I was supposed to see Chad, April 6th, and of course we can't.
Yeah, you can't. No, he's not on a quarantine. He's going to work. He's doing everything he shouldn't be. That's Jared on a quarantine. Well,
no, he's doing everything he should be.
Well, that's.
She's not even following her own damn rules. So she can go suck something.
What time do I wake up? I wake up at 5 to be to work by 6.
I'm sorry.
If I don't wake up, I hit the snooze too many times. It's hard for me to wake up.
I normally don't get to sleep until then. Some nights, because I can't sleep a lot of the time. I get insomnia.
Like I said, I haven't really been sleeping for like the last 3 weeks. It's hard for me to, actually stay asleep.
I need to take, like, CBD gummy worm or something to try and get to sleep. Otherwise, it's not working.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the type of person to take like medication or anything like that. When I'm supposed to get up the next morning.
Well, CBD isn't really medication.
I'm afraid I won't get up, so I just don't do it.
Well, CBD isn't really medication though. You don't get CBD oil from your doctor.
Later, Christina.
Bye, Christina.
So.
Thanks for joining.
I get up at 5:40 after 9 beers lately. Well, that's fine. I actually do shit at work. Sit under a truck, sleep, make a noise every now and then so your boss thinks you're working. Bang my knees on freaking little fucking, what do you call that shit? Buckets. Anyway, so we've been on here longer. We probably should have.
That's okay.
For an hour and 20 minutes.
That's alright.
So, alright guys.
It hasn't really been an hour and 20 minutes, but okay.
It doesn't, but we start rambling off.
That's alright. That's what we do here.
It is.
On Real Talk Detroit.
Yes, we talk about real shit. Don't
with Dan and Laura.
Don't hold anything back. Nothing. So.
What are you doing? Reading?
Yeah, I'm reading.
Alright.
Yeah, well, it's always at 8 o'clock. No matter what, it's always at 8 o'clock. We try to start it. Give or take a few minutes. It takes a couple minutes for this freaking computer to actually boot up to Facebook. So I don't know why Facebook's being such a pain in my ass.
Because it's Facebook. They're a pain in everyone's behind.
Yes, I do, JR. I drive and drop packets on people's porches. Yes, I do. That's all I do.
Now, do you just deliver to businesses, or
No.
do you actually deliver to homes too?
I deliver everything. Now it's been more residential.
I need to move to Garden City.
Plenty of houses. Plenty of houses. So.
Yeah, some of these houses I've looked at to rent, they want like $1,200 for a 2-bedroom house, no basement, no garage, no nothing.
It's cheaper to buy.
I'm like, you're smoking freaking dope.
It's cheaper to buy. It really is. I mean, I couldn't touch this house for what I paid for it if I wanted to go rent it. There's no way. I mean, they'd probably charge me 3 times what I'm paying.
Probably.
It can't be. My shit's not lagging. I'm watching it right here on my. I'm watching it right here on my phone. My shit's not lagging.
Too, it's not lagging.
Not lagging one bit. That's the only reason why I have it on my phone is to see if it does lag.
Yeah, it's not lagging on my phone either.
So it's either got to be your internet connection or Facebook, because I got this shit worked down perfect. 7 hours.
She turned around and said she doesn't see the lag today.
Yeah, Christina. I thought you were leaving.
Oh, Christina, okay.
Yeah. Christina, when do you go back to work? Do you have the whole month off? Rachel, make fun of them all you want. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We're out of
here. Time
to
go.
I'm sitting here. Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to read the comments, and I'm just so freaking tired. So, but I'll post when we're gonna be on next time. Yep. And
thanks for joining. Yes. Thanks for commenting in.
If you guys have something you want us to talk about, seriously, just click the little message me or whatever on the actual Real Talk page, and it'll send me a direct message. So I will get it.
And Dan's gonna go in and try and make it more of a personal page,
Yes.
so we can have a friends list and stuff like that.
Yes, I'm going to try to do that. And try to convert everybody over to that. Okay. So yes, if you guys got a comment or subject you want us to talk about, make fun of, try to make some sense out of it, anything. That's what we do here. We just on here for fun. We're not trying to be fucking news or anything like that. So this is just here to have fun.
Yep.
I'm thinking about maybe doing like a little I don't want to say drawing or raffle or anything, but thinking maybe like people are gonna switch the name so it's more of personal towards us. Because if you look up Real Talk Detroit, you're gonna have 40 of them on there.
Yes.
So we really can't, personalize the name. So I was thinking maybe if we, put it out there. Don't know if I'm doing it yet, but if we put something out there where somebody can come up with a good podcast name with the ending with Dan and Laura or something like that. Maybe when I get the T-shirts made up or something like that, we'll send the T-shirts out to those people or something like that. Something.
Yeah,
I'm not sure yet, but it's just thoughts. Just trying to get this thing even higher with followers and stuff. So, yeah, JR, we are on YouTube. I just don't want to post a link on Facebook yet because I'm going to have to change that too. So, I use that as a backup, so I do have all the videos just in case the videos on Facebook do not show up right. So, until next time, guys, like I said, watch out for our next posting of when we're going to be on, and thanks for listening.
Yep.
So,
have a good night, y'all.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.